It's on.
It's on. It shows it's on. Let me check. I don't like walking over here.
Oh,
Yeah, go ahead and speak once.
the Clinton Township Advisory Board is today, September 9th at 4 p.m. with trustee Tony Miller. There are a number of items on the agenda. First, the minutes of the previous meeting will be read. So the previous meeting prior to this meeting was July 1st. The Clinton Township Trustee Board met with Tony Miller at 4 p.m. And the minutes of that previous meeting were read and approved. The board approved and signed a resolution of expenditures for the fund of enrichment for Clinton Township of $500 to senior high school. The board discussed and approved the purchase of a cell phone for security for Clinton Township. The Clinton Township Board would like to get more financial information from the town of Millersburg about to discuss at the next meeting. The contractual agreement for library services for residents township with the Syracuse Turkey Creek Township Board of Trustees is approved by the Clinton Township Trustee Board. The Clinton Township Board approved the cost of $22,415 for upgrades to the fire engine that was purchased in 2022. And this needed to be completed by 2026. Signed by President Dean Rink, Member Gary Kaufman, Secretary Kathy Sark. These were the previous meeting. Are there any additions or corrections to these minutes? If not, they will stand approved as read. So hear from Trustee Miller about funds for the local school, Fairfield Music Department, and also the sports department involved in wrestling. So would you share with us what they are requesting?
Yes, and can we also write in the minutes that we are on YouTube, Clinton Township? So just add that we are taping this meeting.
This will be noted in these minutes that this meeting is being video recorded as well as audio recorded.
On YouTube.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, number 2 would be to approve funds for township and from township enrichment for Fairfield Music Boosters. I have a request from Fairfield Music Boosters for Fairfield High School. That's the unit they're involved in, and it would be taken out of enrichment of Clinton Township. And so I have a resolution of expenditures that we need to approve, and then I'll get the contract set up with the music boosters. So I would recommend $400. It's a big system that they're working in, and they will need that to help fund the kids that are not available to afford it. So that's, and also we have 2 board members that could not make it today. Kathy Sark and Gary Kaufman could not make it. So we have Dean Rink here as our chairman, and he is also secretary.
There being no objections to supporting the music department and the wrestling department at Fairfield, the board will approve funds to be used from the township enrichment to support these school programs.
And since we don't have our two other board members here, I'll have them sign at the next meeting, which would be September 29th at 4 o'clock. So I'll have you. Okay. Mm-hmm. Did you have that written down?
Well, I thought I'd catch up
Okay,
later.
okay, sounds good.
Um,
That's fine.
For this meeting serves hearing for the first hearing for the 2026 budget for the township. There is no public in attendance. Therefore, there are no questions at this time.
So the budget is here for you to look at for any inspection. It's been okayed by DLGF and sent to the county council. So we're just doing the process of hearing tonight. Anything you want to add to that?
I have looked at the proposed budget. I don't have any questions at this time. So there's no further discussion on the proposed budget.
Okay.
Also on the agenda, this meeting serves as a first hearing for a capital improvement plan for the township that appears to be initiated by the county for the trustee to estimate funds needed in future years for township expenses. So the trustee has estimated and proposed funds that will be needed in the future, and this form requests calculated funds that may be calculated and transferred for the township road and infrastructure fund for the county. So the trustee is doing everything she's required to do in regards to this new capital improvement plan program that involves the county.
Our budget is somewhat tight. We do have a rainy day fund, but we also have plans for that. So at this time, we're not going to be putting a lot, if any, into the road infrastructure fund. But this is the first hearing for this 3-year capital improvement plan. So, and we have one more piece of information. This would be, let's see, we skipped number 3. So it'd be approved funds for the township enrichment, also for the Fairfield wrestling weight class sponsor. So this would be for youth, junior high and high school, boys and girls program scholarships for these athletes for warm-ups, t-shirts, clinics, specific equipment, and travel. So this is also through Fairfield High School. The check will be going to Fairfield High School where the music boosters will go to the boosters. So this would be out of the Township Enrichment Fund. So I have a resolution of expenditures that I would propose $400 to donate to them if our board approves. So.
This appears to be a good program for junior high and high school younger athletes that are in training, and especially wrestling and maybe even other sports, the expenses that are not always covered by the school. And so the township helps in financial assistance for these students that may not get the things that they need from other financial organizations. So since there's no objections, the board will approve this transfer of funds from an enrichment fund to be given to the school for the students who need help.
Just sign that right there. And again, I'll have the other board members look at this and sign this at the September 29th meeting, but we will go ahead and get that process started to get the contract started with Fairfield Music Boosters and Fairfield Wrestling Club. So our next meeting will be September 29th, and that will be to approve the budget for 2026. And it also will be to approve the 3-year capital improvement plan for Clinton Township. And we should have our full board at that moment, but thank you for coming in, Dean, appreciate that.
Thank you, Trustee Miller, for your work and making sure all these things are in order.
Okay, that concludes our meeting. You don't have anything else?
I don't have anything else at this time. And again, there's no public here, there's no questions. So this board served its purpose for hearings, 26 budget, as well as the capital improvement plan. So this concludes our meeting. I will declare this meeting adjourned.
Thank you. Sharon will stop immediately and will no longer be live.